Okay, so in today's video, I'm going over how I comp land in minutes. This is gonna be great if you are out there flipping land or getting into wholesaling land. So by the end of the video, I'm sure that you will know exactly what to do to find the value of the lot that you're looking at, to know how much to offer the seller, and then how much to offer to the end buyer so you can make a profit, okay? So stay until the end because I'm gonna show you some cool stuff as a bonus, and then I'm also gonna tell you some cool ways on how we can make money together and how we can partner up. So let's get right into it. The first thing that you need to do is go to Google and just type Zillow. So let's say that you are working the Florida market, okay? You can do this in any market, okay? And then this is great because I'm also gonna tell you what market to work on, right? Where to start, right? Like what's a great market to get into? I would say just focus where there is a lot of activity. How do you know if there is an area with lots of activity? The first thing that you need to do is the filters. Let me make this smaller. Go to the filters. So what you're going to do is go here and click for sale. Don't change anything on the price. Beds and bath remain the same. Don't change anything there. And then deselect everything and then just select lots and land and then apply, okay? And then what you want to do is when it's for sale, you want to click on any. So you go all the way down, go to any, and then let's do 2 acres max because, I mean, if you're starting out, I would suggest you start with the smaller lots, but I mean, you can do bigger lots. But let's start now with the smaller lots, okay? So let's do 2 acres max. Just go to the filters where it says more, and then go to days on Zillow any, and then something really good that you have to do, and it's easier. Go to where it says sort, and then click on low to high, okay? Perfect. So as you can see, you just need to see where, you just need to find the areas where there are many lots, okay? So as you can see, there is some activity in here, there is activity here, there is activity down here. So I like this place. So of course, Cape Coral, Lehigh Acres, these are really hot markets, look right here. So let's go right here, Port Charlotte. Let's go Cape Coral, let's see what's going on here. Lehigh Acres, oh man, like Lehigh Acres, it's really hot market. But let's start with this one, and then I'm happy to do another area. So let's say I would be more than happy to show the properties that I'm currently working on, but unfortunately this is a video that I want to post right away. So I'm gonna say, let's say we are looking at, I don't know, let's go here, look at all the activity. I mean, this is any on the filter. But again, when it comes to comping, it's all about knowing the value of the lot you're looking at, and then based on that, how much to offer the seller, okay? So let's say that you are looking at a lot right here. Let me zoom in. Oh, it's lagging so much. Let's say that you're looking at this lot right here, okay? Let's say that you already found the seller's information, all of that. You click on here. The first thing I like to do is go to scroll down. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast, but scroll down, and then you want to go to price history. So as you can see, this is weird because it says the last time sold was for $14,000 and it was in 2017, okay? So let's say that you're looking at this one. So how much should I offer the seller? My first rule of thumb, write this down, is you always want to be lower, way lower than the listing for sale, than the lot that is for sale on the market. Let me tell you what that means. So if you're looking at this lot, okay, what you want to do is zoom out. Let me move this right here. And it's sorted already low to high, 19.5, 20, 22. Let me zoom a little bit more, zoom out. 16.5, 16.5, 17, 19, 18.5. So since it's sorted low to high, you just want to make sure that you offer the seller way lower than the lowest listing for sale. Why is that? Because if you offer 16.5 or 17,000 to this seller, I mean, it's obvious. What keeps the buyer or the builder to just buy any of these lots, right? So you want to be way below this. So for example, for this lot that we just looked at, I would offer 10,000, okay? I mean, I know that I'm not saying much, it's more about intuition, but that is my first rule of thumb, is just be lower than the listing for sale, and then of course similar lots. As you can see, most of the lots here, what's the lot size? 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So all of them are pretty similar, okay? So the lot that we were looking at, I believe it was any of these two. Also, as you can see here, like look at how they are subdivided, right? They are all pretty similar. So I believe was this one. So look at the size, 10,000. So size, and then just look at the lowest listing for sale, which is around 16.5. Now, why did I mention 10,000? Because if let's say you lock the seller at $10,000, now you want to wholesale it to the end buyer or the builder for 15,000, and you are gonna be the lowest listing for sale in the area. Now, another thing that you can do is now change the filters. Everything remains the same. Let me zoom in again. Something happened here. And then you want to go to sold. This is gonna tell you what's been the activity, but now everything remains the same, lots and land. But now on the filters here, if you scroll down, you want to go to sold in the last, and you want to play around with these filters in the last 14 days. Let's see the activity. So no activity in the last 14 days. Let's zoom out, okay. But as you can see, there is no activity in the block where the lot we're looking at is. So let's go and see last 30 days. 305, what is this? Yeah, this is a weird one. This is too high, right? 90 days. So look, I mean, in the last 3 months, we start to see some like activity, but it was in the last 90 days. So this is a slow area, if that makes sense. So 41,000, 15,000, 21, 25. So as I said, 10,000 and then offer 15,000 for it to the builder. So that is one on Lehigh Acres. Let's move on to another area in Florida. Let's go to Palm Bay, Florida. Okay. So again, we change the filters to for sale. Okay. For sale, lots and land, and then we go to any. So we zoom in again. Let me go here. We zoom in again. As you can see, Palm Bay is a nice market as well. Lots of activity. On this one, you want to be careful because on this side, there are many lots that are unbuildable. As you can see, look at the image right here. Like there are no houses there. So it's just people. It's weird because there is a ton of activity for sale there. And you just gotta find the ones that are buildable, right? They are not ready yet for someone to build in that lot. So let's go right here. I like this side more because there are more houses. You will see here. So let's zoom in, random lot. I hope we don't choose a house, but let's look at this one with trees. Why not? So let's say that this is the one you already found the contact information of the seller. So again, 10,000, you want to see the lot size, 10,000. And then if you scroll down, you just want to see the price history. Now, I didn't mention why to look at the price history. You want to see the price history because look at this one. It says that this was for sale in 2021 for 35,000. And then it didn't sell, or maybe it closed, but then they tried to sell it again in 2022 and it got removed. So that tells that if they bought it at 35,000, the seller is gonna want for this lot more than 35,000. Okay, so let's pick another lot. But I mean, let's just for example purposes, let's see how much I would offer the seller on this one. So 10,000 square feet. Let's zoom out and let's see what the lowest listing is going for. It's going for sale. So you don't want to zoom out that much. You just want to stay on the same area, same not block, same neighborhood. And look, 19,000, 28th, but as you can see, it says price cut. It was listed in June 22, 39. I would go more 39, 40. So I will pay more attention to these lots right here. 40. And then here's another tip. If you do something like this, like you will start to see like the green, these tags go from red to green, so you can see where they are located. So for example, so you can see on this side, the 40 right here, there is a 40 right here. So I would offer the seller on this one 30,000, like initial offer, and then max allowable offer 34,000. So you can assign it for 37, 38. Okay, so you make a couple of $1,000 there. So as you can see, it's just all about intuition, right? And then let's go for sold, lot sold in the last 30 days. Let's see the activity. Okay, not a lot of activity, but look, 37, 38, 48, 37, last 90 days, 45, 30, 37. So yeah, again, I would offer something around 30 and max 34,000, something like that. And you never know, you might find a seller that, you know, bought it for 20, 25,000 in the same area, and they might take it. So why not offer? Again, you don't have control of what the seller is, how the seller is gonna react, but you have control of how many offers you make. So now this is pretty much it. I mean, it's all about intuition. First rule of thumb is you gotta be way lower than the lowest listing for sale, okay? And then just apply the filters that I applied here, write them down. Now I want to go over, and then you can do like a table on Google Sheet, and you can put the address in there, and then click on put in there a column where it says starting offer and then a max offer, or also known as max allowable offer, and you can play with those numbers. Now, what if you are doing markets that they are hilly, right? They have a lot of slopes. I have done a ton of deals in Bella Vista. That's a great market, Bella Vista, Arkansas. And I'm gonna show you something really cool. Bella Vista. So if you go here, I have done deals right here. I think also on this side. But if you go right here, you want to apply the same rules. You want to apply the same steps as I mentioned with lots in Florida. But now when it comes to this market, if I put the satellite, it's like a mountain, right? It goes like all the way down sometimes, or they're like this, like it's so it can become so slopey or hilly, like in some areas. So I know a lot of builders that they want to stay 14 feet of a slope. Now, what does that mean? There is a cool website out there. It's called the GIS. Benton County. This is the county from Bella Vista. So, for example, I have a. This is a lot that I actually closed a couple of months ago. Let me put it right here. I'm looking at the parcel number. So here is a map of what is it called? Benton County. So this is Bella Vista. So what you want to do here, this is called the Benton County GIS. This is gonna tell us a lot of information about the area, about the lots. And one thing that you want to do is know the slope of the lot that you are looking at, okay? So, for example, a lot of builders want to stay within 14 feet of a slope. So I'm gonna explain. So let's say this is a lot that I sold a couple of months ago. So 1615754-000. Search Summer Properties LLC. If you go, you want to zoom out. So you want to do like this, okay? And then you want to click right here. And then if you click on layers, and then you go to contours, right here. Look at these lines. As you can see, there are yellow and gray lines, and this is what they mean. So the yellow line means 10 feet, and the gray lines mean 2 feet contours. So for example, on this one, you want to stay 14 feet, but you want to stay like half of the lot, 14 feet. So what does that mean? You start counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 36, and then it goes all the way down. Now, let's do something right here. If you go to aerials, then you go right here, you will see if there are any houses in the area. So as you can see, there are any houses right here. Probably the investor that bought it from me, maybe he's buying this lot to keep it long term, because actually it didn't apply the rule that I told you, but he actually bought it from me. So, but what I mean is that you want to go like halfway of the lot, and you don't want to go past 14 feet. Now, as you can see, you will find some investors that will still buy it, but if it goes like, because as you can see, it goes way hilly past halfway of the lot. Now it can be, it's fine because they can build a house right here, and if it's okay if it's hilly on the way back, if that makes sense. But if it's like, if it already has 20 feet of slope, like, and it's not even halfway, I mean, they won't be able to build a house, or it's gonna cost a lot of money to, you know, level the lot up. So if that makes sense. So yeah, that's all. This is just something that you can use. Every county has their own GIS, so you just put GIS in the name of the county and you can find a ton of information. So that is pretty much it as far as comping. As you can see, probably I went too fast, but it's all about intuition, and that is all. Now I just wanted to tell you, if after watching this video you're still lost and you are like, hey man, Tonyo, you are really bad at explaining how to comp, and you are flipping land, you are wholesaling land, and you are not sure about what the value or how much to offer the seller, you can reach out to me. Just go to my Instagram, follow me, and send me a DM. You can say like, hey Tonyo, I saw your video and I have this lot I'm working on with the seller. How much would you offer the seller? And I'm happy to do that. Also, I wrote it right here. Wrote it down right here. Let me see. Oh yeah, so if you're working on acquisitions, meaning you are out there calling the seller, following up with the seller, and you need help with finding a buyer, I can either let you know where I have buyers already, or I can help you find a buyer. Help you to do that while you focus on finding more opportunities and you get them under contract. So that's number 2. Number 3, I can also help you with funding. So for example, if you're out there locking up, maybe you're starting in locking up lots that are on the market and you need help with putting the EMD down so you can get them under contract. Or maybe you are working on states where there are wholesaling regulations. A lot of builders and title companies don't like assignments, so you need to double close on those lots, on those opportunities, right? So I'm happy to also bring the full amount to double close on your deal. If you don't know what a double closing is, just go to my YouTube channel. I have a couple of shorts and videos about the type of lending that I do. So you can I can help you with double closing, the EMD as well. And also, if you are working on markets with a lot of Spanish-speaking sellers or agents, I'm also happy to jump on a call with them, with the seller or agent, do some fact finding, or even help you close the deal. So we can JV that way, if that makes sense. So that is all. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.